Hey friends, Fuya here once again. Welcome back to episode 21 of our Octopath Traveler blind playthrough. Last we left off, we had completed a round-trip journey and went to all the other Chapter 2 towns, and we picked up the Wizard Rod for Cyrus, which is a really good weapon. Well, things have happened since last time. Now, it might look like we're the exact same if Fuya level 26, they're on level 25. But we had actually had an episode 20.5, which if you're following along the playlist is probably the last one you just watched. But it was an episode all about grinding, the theory crafting grinding, why grind, when to grind, how to grind, searching for the best way to grind, and ended up getting so that everybody is at least 25. Now, why 25? Well, I did touch on this in the episode, but to put it bluntly, look at these 21, 22. Here you got 27 for Old Barrack. Another 27 down here, I believe, for Hannett. So mid-20s is actually where the game seems to be expecting you to be. So might as well, make sure everyone's matching. Now, Cyrus and Tressa are already 35. They were my grind team. Mainly it was Cyrus. Now, I had actually... embarrassingly enough, it started an episode a few minutes ago and was, took a little journey around the upper three towns of Noblecourt, Still Snow, and Victor's Hollow to take a look at the remaining three townspeople, or groups of townspeople, and see if there's anything we could purchase. I didn't realize until after I saved here, though, that the mic was not working. Or at least it was, but it wasn't registering the sound. So, I'm now seeing it's working and it's properly doing what it needs to do. So we didn't miss out on any story, but we did miss out on a little bit of last minute business, which is fine. Effectively all you missed, I didn't pick up any treasure chests except for one, low end one by accident without thinking. Because ooh, treasure. But basically what happened is I ended up buying with remaining money I had the Bishop's Hat, which gives even more elemental attack, and the Sorcerer's Robe, which gives more elemental attack, and also gives elemental defense and physical defense. Along with the Wizard's Staff, you can see it puts them up to 758 when using this, actually Wizard's Rod, puts them at 758, and normally 458 just as base. So that's really good. Really good. Not much else to speak of anyone else. All this is the same. Oasis Hat was on Cyrus, now it's in her, and, he's got whatever. So, not missing out on too much there, friends. By the way, Still Snow, where I bought the hat, was right over here with the old man. That was about 5,500 or so. The Sorcerer's Robe, which, again, is pretty dang good. In fact, hold on one second. Almost forgot to equip that. Yay, more tank. The Sorcerer's Robe is actually from an old lady here in Noblecourt. I won't take you over to it, but it was on the first screen towards the bottom right in front of one of the houses. That was about 36,000 or so, and then I got a haggling discount for 9,000, so that was pretty cool. But I think that's a good enough summary of what we went up to. Everyone's 25, took about 2.5 hours to grind out. Oh, one other thing, I'm sorry. I ended up picking up the Forbidden Bow. I'm not going to be using it for now because it increases the chance of encountering enemies, and what do we not want to do is encounter a whole bunch of random enemies for no reason. So keep that in mind that we did that. While I was grinding, I also picked up the final skills of the Merchant tier, which isn't a big deal. Things Enlightenment, which again isn't a big deal. On him, I also picked up all the skills so he can get the SP Saver support skill, which is fantastic. Let's do 11 damage, 11 MP casts of big OE magic spells. Oh, heck yes. She got her Saving Grace, which above their maximum HP healing, which is good. He got Insult to Injury, which is good, given an additional turn for debuffs and status ailments. Just so you're aware, we're going to be working towards getting this on her ASAP. Why? Because this divine skill, a single chosen ally, those skills will trigger twice. Now, you can do double healing for her, but let's be honest, we want damage. So we're going to slap that, once we get it, during a boss battle, right before we break a boss, onto Cyrus, who will then also cast Alpha against Enlightenment on himself, which Basically, instead of being AoE, focus all on a single foe and do additional damage, which is great. So we're going to have a full 5 bar of BP, and then we're going to blow up 4 of it. And then Tress is going to dump that with the only BP back onto him for a second cast of a boost. Eventually, when I get this is going to do 4 times hits, which is great. 2 and 2. This, on the meanwhile, is kind of meh, but it's whatever. I'll work towards grabbing it. In terms of that bow, when it comes time for a boss battle, we're slapping on him because Aerostorm is killer, and we like lots of damage. And that's where we kind of left off here. So let's go ahead and save here. About to start a new thing, so we'll start up at the top. Don't worry about the extra saves. I just kind of threw them there to be safe. But I think, yeah, that kind of covers things. I decided we're just going to continue on with the order. We'll do Cyrus next. Why not? Yeah, finish off Quarry Quest. So we have to go to the inn if memory serves to trigger the tail, as they call it. Or sorry, not the inn, the pub. But, yeah. So my group is pretty strong now. Especially HP-wise. We shouldn't have had too much of an issue with getting one-shot by bosses. Cyrus not being able to be silenced is absolutely fantastic. That should mean that he's just going to keep blasting folks over and over and over again. And I actually got to talk to Tavern Keeper to start the tale. So, with that in mind, let's get rolling. Searching for the Forbidden Tomb, if memory serves. The story so far. Cyrus left the academy behind in search of the lost tome from the far reaches of hell. His disappearance was a riddle, wrapped in a mystery. A riddle that piqued his scholarly curiosity. Even suffering the indignity of losing his post was a small price to pay for the opportunity of solving this fascinating puzzle. And so did Cyrus come to Quarry Crest to call upon an old colleague who just might have the answers he seeks. This is Quarry Crest. It's hard to believe it's been 10 whole years since Odette left the academy. And her house was... that's right. She left her directions in her letter. I should take another look. You have all the makings of a great scholar, Cyrus. But allow me to offer you a word of warning. For all your intellect, you have always been clumsy in matters of the heart. I know that your research is more important to you than anything. But you would do well to give some thought to how you treat the fair sex. You are more handsome than you give yourself credit for. If you are not careful, you might find your words and actions misconstrued by those around you. And so it went. I should have known better than to read that again. After all, he did get booted out of the academy because of woman problems. The first time I read it, I nearly fell over laughing. Now it seems almost prophetic. To think I'd be banished from the academy because of a trumped-up scandal like that. I can just see Odette laughing at me the moment I mention it.
Now then.
But there's no point in worrying. I have to face her sooner or later, after all. I try to keep myself presentable. This is true. But is my face truly so easy on the eyes? Oh, woe is me, doomed to never realize the full depth of my good looks and charisma. And there you have it. Ooh, travel banner.
If you'll forgive me.
Professor, may I ask what that letter was about? It seemed most engrossing. Oh, that? It was a message warning me about a woman. Huh? Oh, I don't mean it in a bad way. What it actually said was that I should be careful how I act toward women, lest I give cause for misunderstandings. Well, intelligence such as yours can be very attractive. Please, my dear, a word such as attractive must be kept in reserve for those of great beauty, such as yourself. I think maybe that's the kind of thing the letter writer was talking about. You think so, but I was merely speaking my mind. Am I not allowed to tell a beautiful woman that she is just that? Am I not allowed to say a spade is a spade? Well, sometimes you can, but maybe in your case you shouldn't? I'm finding this most difficult to understand. Natural-born lady killer Cyrus, reporting for duty. Okay, we're on the actual fight. Let's do this. Not fight. Actual chapter. Up or down? I'm going down. Can you do anything here? No. I swear we're going to be going past here. I can feel it this chapter we're going to go past there. I don't know why, just... It's there. It's got to be for something. Or it's one heck of a side quest. This leaves out of town, right? Yeah, that can't be it.
Fair and well.
Actually, hold on.
Hello to you.
Wait, hold on.
Hello to you.
Where the scar lives, it's gotta be it. Bingo. Alright.
Anyhow, here we are.
What he said. I believe in you, you can do this.
Yes, yes, I'll be right there.
It's been some time, Odette.
She's like, I don't want any part of you. Oh, maybe she had change heart.
You're still here. I guess I'm not suffering from fatigue-induced hallucinations after all.
It's me, Odette, in the flesh. Good to see you as hale and hearty as ever.
And you're as insufferable as ever, no doubt. What are you waiting for? Come in already.
Don't mind if I do.
I don't know why, but I feel like I like her. Yep.
How did I know that would be your reaction?
We were practically joined at the hip back in the day. Just watching you go about was fun in and of itself. I always had a hunch you'd end up in trouble with the ladies, but to think it would happen with the princess of all people. Somehow, you've managed to exceed even my wildest expectations.
By expelling me, they hope to protect Her Highness's good name. Needless to say, there's no truth in any of this.
Really not.
Oh, of course. I'm sure it's all as you say. Her Highness and this Therese are just your pupils. They have no romantic interest in you in the slightest.
That's right.
You're something else, Cyrus. But it's a relief to find your powers of observation are as keen as ever.
Ooh. What a cutting line. And all I can do is like, what?
Well, did you come all this way just to entertain me? If so, congratulations on a job well done.
Save your congratulations for another time. I've come in search of a certain tome. Are you perchance familiar with From the Far Reaches of Hell?
Mm-hmm.
A cheery title if I've ever heard one. I can tell you that it's a compendium of ancient rites and rituals. Not that I've read it myself, of course.
I know that much. I was hoping you could tell me more.
Not much more. It touches upon
Oh.
necromancy, I believe.
Necromancy. Ooh.
Necromancy?
Necromancy. That said, as to what extent, I know little.
Is that so?
Wait, Cyrus? Oh, I guess we're done doing voiceovers. Okay. Is that so? I was sure that if anyone could enlighten me, it would be you.
Give me a break.
Is that supposed to be flattery? Alright, just give me some time. As soon as I tackle the little pickle I'm dealing with at the moment, I'll do some investigating.
Oh,
He said, "A pickle, you say? Consider my interest piqued. I always took you for the type who chewed up and spit out your problems before pickles they could become." Again, I find your flattery lacking. Anyhow, since you're here, perhaps I can put you to use. As it happens, a number of people have gone missing of late. Under suspicious circumstances, I presume.
Naturally.
Just so. Many quite literally seem to have been spirited away. One soul went to the neighborhood provisioner to buy some foodstuffs and never returned. Another turned a street corner, only to vanish entirely, leaving his friend who was strolling with him in disbelief. All told, 10 men and women have gone missing in such a fashion in the past half year.
most intriguing.
How curious indeed. Don't look so disappointed, you nutjob. So, how about it? Do you have any ideas? It would be imprudent to jump to conclusions without conducting an investigate.
Great.
Well, she said, "Great, thanks. Knew I could count on you. I'll look into that tome while you're away."
As you wish.
A fair trade, I'd say. Though I dare say that having the opportunity to solve this peculiar puzzle is a reward in itself.
I see.
And it figures, well, happy investigating. First, I should ask Odette where precisely the kidnappings have occurred.
Well, well.
Leaving so soon, did he discover something interesting? Yes, I'll scrutinize you. I know that's what you want me to do. Come to think of it, the 3 people who went missing were all last seen near the inn. It could well be a coincidence. Most intriguing indeed. And what, dear viewers, is near the inn? Don't be shy. We all know the answer. Oh, look at this. A system of underground canals runs all throughout this town. I don't think anyone has ventured down there in quite some time, though. And number 3 right here, huh? Seen it happen both in the dead of night and broad daylight. Someone's walking by the inn, they turned the corner up ahead, and when I followed, they were gone. Vanished in the thin air. And number 1, oh no, can't move. Must mean cutscene, yep.
Now then.
And with that, I do believe I have all the knowledge I need to crack the case. Of course. Near the end. Every victim was in the general vicinity of the inn when they disappeared. We can say with absolute certainty that they did not vanish into thin air or some such nonsense. At all hours. As such, it stands to reason that they were kidnapped. Then where did they go? and that the kidnapper made use of a hidden path or passage to evade the public eye. The sewers. The entrance to the sewers would seem to make for an ideal escape route. Yes, doubtless the culprit stole underground to spirit his victims away. But how did he get through a boarded up entrance? What nonsense.
Thusly,
I do believe I should have a look down there for myself. And so Cyrus the hero shall delve into the sewers. And since we're only about 20-some minutes into the episode, I think we'll keep going. Ooh, but more travel banner. Hey, Tressa. Professor? Hello, Professor! Ah, hello, Tressa. Why are you shouting? I was trying to offer you some sweets, but you weren't answering me. Oh, I do apologize. Once I get to thinking about a thing, I ought to become lost to the world. There was a time when I was so engrossed in a book, I failed to notice that my neighbor's house was on fire. Wow. Being able to concentrate like that must be super handy as a scholar. But it's probably best to be a little more attentive, especially when on the road like we are. You never know what's waiting around the next corner. Quite true, Tressa, quite true. I shall endeavor to be more vigilant. He praises my focus, but nothing compared to hers when she's in the midst of a business negotiation. There you go. Everyone's full on health. Item-wise, I think we're doing pretty good. We got plenty of SP recovery, plenty of free HP recovery. I think we should be A-okay. Danger level 24. We are at level for that, / over-leveled for that.
aha!
Here we are. From the looks of it, these aqueducts predate the founding of the village itself. There is a good chance many of the villagers are unaware of their existence. This calls for a thorough investigation. But I must be wary. For all I know, the culprit could be lurking in the shadows as I speak. I will proceed with caution. After all, it simply wouldn't do if I became our villain's next victim. Or latest victim, I suppose. More travel banner? Wow. All of a sudden we're dusting it.
Interesting.
It looks like someone's been coming in and out of these sewers. As we suspected. Muddy footprints on the floor and handprints on the wall. Recent too. Mud is still wet. I see. That is very useful information. I must say, you have a keen eye to spot such subtle signs. It's just experience. Albeit experience I never thought would be useful to you. Your experience is a result of careful study and gives you valuable skills. You see. Oh, but we don't have time for a discussion now, however interesting. Perhaps I'll share my insights later. Don't worry about it. Your lectures give me a headache. Too honest? A little, yes. Now, I don't think it's because they're in my party, but we had Ophelia, then Tressa, then Therion. I mean, maybe it's just whoever you have in your party at the time. That's pretty cool, if so. Oh, hey, treasure. Seems convenient, but then that would mean there's missable conversation somehow, which isn't possible. Probably nothing up here, but this could go somewhere. Backwalk. Oh, nope. He keeps going. Well, then, I want to keep going back. Let's see if I can spin around the back side here. The front side. That salamander friend again? Oh, it is.
I'll do my best.
Oh, you did.
Here I go.
What was the logic?
Remember? Half. Oop. Half, so kaboom. How are you not dead? What?
Out of my way.
Oh, no. I was hoping it was that. It was not. Ow. You jerk.
What is the logical
Yeah.
course of action? I could use a rest.
I will just abuse that.
Here I go.
Wow, you are tanking. Okay.
Close-up shot.
And Tressa leveled up. Hooray, levels. Okay, good. So I did loop around. And this comes over here, which is treasure. Ooh, that sounds like a sword? Okay. Confusion doesn't help much on bosses, and that's all I care about really, so I'll put the Mirage Blade on you. And let's keep rolling. Is he okay? Just in case I somehow get absolutely pummeled. I can always rest and recover my SP if I need it.
Flame, protect us.
Ooh, you're cute. Oh, you say Blizzard? Sure, we'll get rid of the bats at least. These guys are tanky, wow. They don't die instantly.
Let's do this.
Okay.
I'll do my best.
Looks like they're gonna get a free shot at me. That's fine.
Let's do this.
Roll damage.
Time for a break.
Interesting dilemma. Great inferno.
Wow, you guys just don't die. Okay.
My turn.
Oh, come on. It's fine.
Here I go.
What is the logical course of action?
Screw it. I don't care. They can't hurt me.
Out of my way.
Much.
I'm ready for you.
This one's dead. Oh, no, it's not.
Well then.
Okay, so I should be able to finish it off if I just overcharge.
My turn.
There you go. Okay.
And that's that.
Cyrus leveled up. I probably could have just kept going. I forgot he was leveling up that quickly. Wow, that was a pretty good heal. Like 600-700. I'll take that. There is save point. Somehow feels like I don't need to save, but I'll save. Oh. We're actually here. Oh crap, I should have equipped the bow.
Most intriguing.
I do say, to think there were such elaborate structures on the surface. He's dead.
What in the...
But what in the heavens is this? It's as if the blood was drained from his body. And what is this atop these strange patterns? Clearly some baleful sorcery has been practiced here.
It couldn't be.
These gemstones, why if my hypothesis is correct,
It couldn't be.
they must be composed of crystallized human blood. And yet it is as if the myriad hues of red are mixed together. Could it be that each gem contains the blood of multiple victims?
Preposterous!
Good gods, what horrors have been wrought here? How many innocents have been victimized by this blood-sucking sorcerer? At least now we know the motive behind the kidnappings. The villain we are dealing with is no common criminal. No. I'm loath to even call him a human being.
Why, I'll
Tuck-
be...
Sucking the life from the men and women of this poor town, only to cast them away. This is a veritable demon who walks among us. One thing is clear. This monster must be stopped before he can commit any more vile deeds. As an academic, I must confess that the history of the dark arts intrigues me. But to put them into practice, this is truly beyond the pale. What's this? Young lady in the cell. She still lives. I must free her lest she suffer the same fate as the others. Oh, that was easy.
And who might you be?
Your executioner. Ignoring the rest of my party members not here. Pretty sure I could take him one-on-one at
Just
this
a
point.
scholar of no particular repute. I was passing through and could not help but notice these odd gemstones. Are they perhaps your work? And these strange glyphs, are they not runes of High Hornburgia?
Are they now?
The tomes of ancient Hornburg were lost long ago. No ordinary scholar would be privy to this knowledge. But how could any self-respecting academic perform such horrors?
Ho ho! Seems you're more of a scholar than you give yourself credit for.
They still live, yes? If you know what's best for you, you'll free them at once.
Well, since you asked so nicely. No, I think not. A shame. If only you hadn't come poking around in my secrets. I wouldn't have minded picking your brain. Now I'll have to settle for sucking your blood!
Yes, you do that.
I cannot fail!
Okay.
Do this!
Alright, so I cannot equip. Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't think I could change my equipment, but I thought I'd try. Let's see. Do I want to do anything particular? Let's see if this works. No, okay. Not that I'm particularly worried about your physical damage, but we'll just debuff it anyway.
I will not be defeated.
Actually, you know what? Sure. Axe weakness. Okay. Oh. Bully. Well then, what fire? Oh no, they're weak to fire. Whatever shall we do? Okay, not weak to that. Okay, Slay Owl. Didn't work, but
What is the logical course of action?
doesn't matter. We're just gonna burn him.
My turn now.
Let's see here. Anything important? No, I'll just recover HP quick.
Let your wounds be healed.
Overheal for Ophelia. Aha! That's not useful. We'll donate one.
For you!
Out of my way.
Shackle him for more. Good. And he's going to do something. Darkness does not impact magic. Oh no, whatever shall I do? I think I'll just heal everybody default.
Your wounds be healed.
Except for Therion. And burn. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 4,000.
My turn now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not particularly worried about it.
For you.
This is BPU boost.
What's this now?
And because I'm such a smart person, that was supposed to give me everything, I thought. Never mind then. Using my defenses, I see. Not yet. I want to get him right to the point at the end of next turn. For now, is there anything I want to do here? You know what? I'm going to test it. Dang. So elemental is not strong. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Probably one more attack. Fine. I can make this work.
What is the logical course of action?
Alright. Oh, I see. I didn't realize that one was a full thing. Kind of annoying. But here, take it.
For you.
Unless you summon your bones, you're dead. Welcome to having a bad day. Don't mind me.
My turn now.
I should just donate to you.
For you.
My turn.
Anything I want to do hunter-wise? Physical defense doesn't matter.
Keep it up.
Here, take my SP. It doesn't matter which one I use, so time to give you a little shock. That had to do some good chunk. Oh yeah. Oh, and guess what? We're not done.
For you.
Welcome to breaking the game with Fuya. I shall burn you to the ground.
Not bad. A passing.
That was pretty simple. And Gideon's dagger, which is probably not that useful, but I'll take it anyway. All of them are? Phew, they're still alive after all. Is Gideon alive?
What in the...
What's this? It couldn't be a copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Not a full copy, though, probably. Well, that's unfortunate. It's but an abridged copy, translated into the modern tongue. Aside from basic instructions on performing the rites in the regions required, other details have been all but omitted. Why, it doesn't even mention the possible uses of these blood crystals. What's this? A piece of parchment has been inserted between the pages. Calculations on the number of test subjects required to create one blood crystal. I see. And there's a note. First specimen successfully synthesized and delivered. But to who? Delivered? Could it be that someone commissioned that frightful stone? I can only speculate, but could whoever is behind this be connected to the stolen tome I seek? Where am I?
Aha!
You're back with us, good miss. I'm feeling...
Are you okay?
The drugs that awful man gave you are still affecting you. Pray, rest until your strength returns. Who are you?
Excuse me.
An excellent question, my dear, and one I'd be more than happy to answer. Oh, and answer he's going to. Nice. Wooing a poor girl just awakened from a coma. Have you no shame?
Come now.
Don't be silly, Odette. I was merely trying to be a gentleman. Clearly.
Now then.
At any rate, Odette, there is a favor I would ask of you. Another one. On my complete lack of surprise.
The truth
I
is...
found on a kidnapper's person an abridged, translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell.
What was that?
You're kidding. Needs to say, this could be a tremendous lead.
Thusly,
I need to find out where and by whom the volume was translated. Let me have a look. Whoever bound this spared no expense.
indeed.
I thought the same. There are few bookmakers in the realm that could produce such a tome. Fine, I'll help.
You have my gratitude.
What he said.
Aha!
Eureka! Did you find something? The thin yet sturdy pages are characteristic of paper made from the finest pine wood, while the texture of the vivid red binding reveals it as unmistakably tanned lambskin. There's only one place in the realm where both can be found in sufficient quantities.
Which means that...
Stoneguard. I am certain of it. Well, that's where you'll travel.
Yes.
Where else? I must track down this tome, Odette. I must do so before any more horrors can be unleashed upon our fair realm.
I see.
I wasn't asking, you know. And the end. And no one there. Okay. Oh, okay. Did the chapter just end like that? I mean, what? Just in case. You never know when something bad is going to happen. Also, that was an incredibly short dungeon. Incredibly short. But now we're getting ready to leave. It's the last second talk.
You're still here.
He's literally walking to the exit of town.
I am, but not a moment longer. Thank you for everything, Odette. I am in your... debt.
You helped out a little here. What say we call it even? Be safe, Cyrus.
Is there anything suspicious about that person standing near the old man in the black hood, or is that just a normal traveler?
I have a hunch you're poking around in something far more sinister than either of us can imagine.
I am well aware of the danger. I will exercise due caution.
Due caution? I'll believe it once you quit diving headfirst into whatever you think smells of mystery.
A man cannot so easily change his God's-given disposition.
You said it was 15 years ago that the tome was stolen.
That I did. What of it?
As you may recall, the then headmaster of the academy died under mysterious circumstances.
Oh ho.
That very same year.
And you believe the two incidents are connected somehow.
No, I just like spouting valedictory trivia. But now that you mention it, the disorder following the incident would offer a convenient opportunity to misappropriate an article from the archives. Wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
Your insight is invaluable and appreciated. I will keep this in mind.
I mean it, Cyrus. Be careful out there.
I will. And I'll return as soon as I get to the bottom of this. You have my word.
I'll be waiting with bells on.
Whatever that means. Like I'll be waiting with bated breath, or is that something? Oh, it was somebody. And so Cyrus bid Querycrest farewell. The translated volume here he recovered from the villain, pointing him to his next destination, Stoneguard, in the Highlands. With the original copy of the tome he sought surely lies. Cyrus forged on in search of the truth. Or will we? Spoiler alert, no we will not. We'll have our save right here. That was a good time. So, fair enough down here in Stoneguard, which I believe is right over here, is both Cyrus and Hat. Level 40. Oh, I was guessing 35, 37-ish, and then 45, 47-ish, so 50 might be one of the Chapter 4 level up things. Man, that's a lot of grinding to do. The nice part about the grinding spot we were using in Gold Shore was that right over here we were able to one-shot everything, and so it was a little bit of grind, but we were able to kill everything without too much of an issue. We may have to accept that there's better grinding spots in Chapter 3 that, even if we can't one-shot them, will still give us double or triple experience, you know, in exchange for a wee bit more of a hassle killing them. At least that's what I'm hoping, otherwise that's going to be a long-ass grind to get them up level. But we shall see. For now, that's where we're going to be stopping here. Predictions, anyone, for who the big villain is of Cyrus's chapter? Chapter 4, I should say. Chapter 3, I think, is going to be the thief, and then Chapter 4, my guess, is the headmaster. That seems the cliche version of what could happen. And maybe it is the actual version. Or maybe not, but we shall see. Until next time, though, friends, you all take care. I look forward to seeing you once again on the next adventure.